You're now tuned into Kofi's Universe, since you're just sitting on Uranus. This is the #1 YouTube channel for hip-hop culture news, informed black social issues, song reaction videos, and even comedy. So be sure to like this post, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so right about now. Razzcast.
YouTube, salute. Lance Rivera, 1999, the music executive and film director, has finally admitted that Jay-Z did not stab him. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Lance, a former friend and business partner of Biggie, who also signed and released albums from Cameron, Lil' Kim, and Charlie Baltimore in the 90s, opened up about the incident in an interview with Vlad TV. You don't want to listen to the interview, you don't have to listen to it, but I didn't listen to it. I'm actually going to go through an article I saw online. Hov was accused of stabbing Rivera in December 1999 at Q-Tip's Amplified album release party at New York City's since closed Kit Kat Club. The attack was believed to have stemmed from allegations that the Entertainment Records boss had leaked Jigga's anticipated fourth album, Hard Knock Life, Volume 3, Life and Times of Sean Carter, weeks before its official release. That album came out December 28th, 1999. The reason why I know, because that's my birthday. The Rockefeller Records co-founder turned himself into the police the following day and was facing up to 15 years in jail on charges of felony assault in the second degree and found guilty at trial. Jigga, not guilty. You remember that song him and R. Kelly had on the Rock a Lot Familiar album? After initially pleading not guilty and denying any wrongdoing, he later pleaded guilty to third-degree assault in October 2001 and was sentenced to 3 years probation. According to Lance Rivera, however, Jay-Z was not responsible for the stabbing him that night. What happened that night, I showed up to the party to support Q-Tip. Jay-Z, a bunch of us in there, I ended up getting surrounded by a bunch of people. It was probably 10 knives that I knew of, and I ended up getting stabbed at the Kit Kat Club. When asked point blank if Jay-Z was one who stabbed him, he replied with a laugh, "No, Jay-Z was not the guy that actually stabbed me that night." Rivera explained that the Brooklyn rapper had confronted him in the nightclub and told him he broke his heart before he was hit over the head with a champagne bottle and subsequently stabbed. He didn't, however, reveal he believes he was behind the attack. Me and Jay-Z had a conversation right before I got hit in the head with the champagne bottle, he recalled. It was a brief conversation, and I was looking at him like, what are you talking about? You know, effing the money up right now? He just kept saying, you broke my heart, you broke my heart. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You're bugging right now, bro. You're getting ready to F up everything. Rivera went on to express confusion at the narrative that Jay-Z stabbed him, calling the rap mongo a nice guy, and confirmed that he was stabbed once in the shoulder, not multiple times, in the stomach and back, as was widely reported. The former label owner also brought up Nas' claim on Ether that Hov took the fall for the attack and your man stabbed on and made you take the blame, questioning why a few people at the time believed him. I don't know where people got Jay-Z stabbed me from, because if anybody knows, Jay-Z's a nice guy. He's an artist. He's a poet. He's gifted. It's never been in his history. If Jay-Z had stabbed me, y'all wouldn't have got the Black Album, because through my whole history, I'm an eye for eye type of guy. The reality to it is Nas, and I don't know why didn't nobody believe him on Ether. He talked about the incident, he let people know your man stabbed and you took the blame for it. Unfortunately, Jay-Z was caught up in the power struggle. It was all about the power to get rid of Dame Dash and take Jay-Z to the next level without Dame. Jay-Z addressed the incident himself in 2010 book, Decoded and Why. He didn't admit to stabbing Lance. He did speak about backing out with anger, confronting the music executive in the club that night. One night when Q-Tip's Solo's album release party, and at some point in the night, I ran into the guy everyone's been telling me is behind the bootleg, so I approached him, Jay-Z wrote. When I told him I was suspected, to my surprise, he got real loud with me right there in the middle of the club. It was strange. We separated, and I went over to the bar. I was sitting there like, no, the F. Nigga did not. I was talking to people. I was really talking to myself out loud, just in a state of shock. Before I even realized what I was doing, I headed back over to him. And this time I was um, blacking out with anger. The next thing I knew, all hell had broken loose in the club that night. The guy went straight to the police and I was indicted. There was no reason to put my life on the line and the lives of everyone who depends on me because of the momentary loss of control. Vowed to never allow myself to be in that situation like that again. Um, Somebody told me before that Jay-Z didn't stab he didn't stab him, and that Nas was right. They said that Jay-Z homeboy did that shit. They said Jay-Z homeboy did that shit, and he made Jay-Z take the blame so he won't have to go to jail. It's kind of like, well, nigga, you gonna take this because I'm doing some work for you. And at that time, Nas, he kept that shit real. I mean, you know, if you think about that time in diss records, nobody's not really lying on stuff like that. You're gonna come out with your A game and speak the truth. Just like when Jay-Z has said Nas' baby mama Carmen was having sex with AI. Well, everybody kind of knew that. You know, AI was no faithful man to his wife. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect him. He's my favorite basketball player of all time. But if Jay-Z really stabbed Lance Rivera, it's just like he would have actually fought back with Big Pun and Fat Joe. When Big Pun was chasing Jay-Z that time, he would have tried to came back for vengeance, retaliated. He never did that. So all of a sudden, you want to stab Lance Riviere? Nah. I mean, at one point, I thought Jay-Z did it. I did back in the day. I was young. I didn't know. But the more information, the more intel I got, I said, oh, Jay-Z probably didn't even do that shit. Somebody probably did that shit. For real. Jay-Z's not no Benny Siegel. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't no person that that brought the ruckus like that. Like Styles P. Well, Styles P literally went to jail for stabbing somebody. That's not bragging. That's not saying that's hard, but he did that. That's not Jay-Z MO. That doesn't mean Jay-Z's a soft punk or anything. I don't even see Jay-Z even getting down like that unless his life is in jeopardy. I can see that, but certain people, they probably do have their entourage do shit. A lot of people out here do that type of stuff. Hey man, do this shit for me. Do this shit for me. Or sometimes people are, oh man, I got it. Man, you fall back. You fall back. I got you. I got you. So that's my take. Post your comments below. Post smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support or donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.